They say family is supposed to be your safe place. But what if the people you trust most are the ones who lock you in a closet and laugh while you scream? I was 22 when I found out my family didn't just play favorites. They weaponized them. The night before my dream interview, I was ironing my one good blazer in our tiny apartment. The one threadbare two-bedroom where hope squeezed between cracked walls and tired light bulbs. After 3 years of college and 2 jobs, this was my shot. A project management assistant role at a top firm downtown. This kind of break doesn't come easy when your brother gets a MacBook for music and a car because the bus is too hard while you patch sneakers with glue and sew thrift store jackets. But none of that mattered. Tomorrow was going to change everything. I stayed up late rehearsing answers, printing extra resumes, laying my documents neatly on the kitchen table. I even skipped dinner. Couldn't risk feeling tired or bloated. Every detail had to be perfect. Morning came and the house was eerily quiet. No yelling, no TV, just silence thick enough to choke on. I patted down the hallway on socks. I searching the table. My folder was gone. Then I saw it. Coffee spilled across my papers, soaking every letter of recommendation. My diploma on my brother's desk. I called his name, trembling. He emerged from the bathroom, earbuds in, shirtless, indifferent. Chill out, man. It's just paper. Just paper. It was my future. When I tried to retrieve it, he shoved me hard, laughed as I stumbled, then slammed me into the coat closet and locked the door behind me. The stale smell of mothballs filled the air. I banged on the door, screamed for help. My phone just out of reach on my bed. Laughter echoed from the kitchen. Mom giggling, telling him I needed to be taken down a peg. My interview was in less than 90 minutes. They left me there to panic, to suffocate in silence. "You're late," he said. I didn't speak. I walked past them and left. That night I cried, not just for the lost chance, but for the cold truth. They didn't want me to win. They needed me to fail so he could shine. I stopped talking to them, moved in with a friend, took temp jobs, rebuilt my life from scratch. I swore if they buried me, I'd become the seed that grew wild and unbreakable. 2 years passed. No calls, no apologies, just me thriving quietly. An internship led to a lead role managing multimillion-dollar projects. While my family posted photos of his barely earned graduation, I flew to Dubai for a tech park deal. I built silently, relentlessly. Then one day, an email, he had applied to my company for a role on my team. I froze, called HR. I want to sit in on his interview. He didn't recognize me at first. "Jason now," I said, calm and sharp. I grilled him on every detail. He fumbled. When I told the hiring manager he's not ready, she agreed. Before he left, I handed him a paper. "Your resume says you interned at Taran Khan." I said, "I just worked with their VP. He's never heard of you." His face went pale. "You used my name," I said softly. "Stole my recommendation letter. Forged it." He stammered apologies I didn't want. "I don't want your sorry," I said. "I want you to understand. You didn't just try to ruin my interview. You tried to erase my future." And now the cruel twist. He walked into the one place where I write the checks. He stormed out, furious. I smiled. "The job you wanted? I gave it to someone else. Someone who builds instead of breaks. Revenge isn't a job. It's power. Quiet. Earned. Permanent." Weeks later, Mom called. He was depressed. Rejected again and again. Said I humiliated him. I sat with T-City lights glowing behind me. "No," I said softly. "He did that to himself." She asked me to help him like how they helped me by locking me in a closet while I screamed. "No, that was years ago. Let it go." They never understood why I took it seriously. "He needed that job more," she said. Their excuses never end. "I wasn't strong," I said. "I was quiet, swallowing pain while you cheered the one who caused it." "Cruel," she whispered. "No," I said. "Fair." I hung up. Then a letter arrived. Dad's shaky handwriting demanding I help my brother. I laughed. They owed me years of sleepless nights, bruised fingers, broken self-esteem. Still, I wrote back, not to them but to the nonprofit I helped start. For every guy locked in a closet while the world called himself. Months later, at a company summit, I invited someone who mattered. Not them. Mr. Kim, the janitor who let me study late, who gave me tea and a wool scarf that kept me warm through the worst winter. When I called his name on stage, he cried. I never forgot who saved me, I told the crowd. And I only forgot who didn't. Someone asked me once, "What's the greatest lesson your family taught you?" I looked into the camera and said, "Blood might bind you, but betrayal defines you. Sometimes the ones who break you are the very reason you rise." That moment went viral. My family tried to spin it as drama, but the world saw the truth. I wasn't just the guy in the closet. I was the man who bought the building it stood in. I never wanted revenge. I wanted freedom. And now, in the silence I built, I'm not trapped anymore. I'm soaring, holding every key they tried to hide. That job he wanted, it's still open, but not for